If you would like to assign assignments where students can use drawing tools, I would like to recommend PowerPoint Online. As you can see, the drawing features are embedded directly into the online tool. These are your choices right here. When you click on one of them, you have a down arrow which allows you to change your choices of color, as well as how thick your pen is going to be. You also have the options for highlighting, again, your colors. Your students also have the ability to add their own pictures. So if you wanted to share a blank template, your students have the ability to create whatever it is that they need to meet the assignment objectives. So I'm going to begin by clicking Insert, and I would like to choose a picture, and I'm going to search for a picture directly in the document. You have the ability to filter, and I have the ability to choose Creative Commons only if that's something that I want to choose. I'm going to select the pictures, and I can select more than one in one shot, and I'm going to insert them. Once my pictures have inserted, I can now click on the picture and I can move it to where I want it. I can even resize it. Each picture comes with alternate text, so you may or may not want to keep it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it and delete it. If it's something that you do want to keep later for students that are visually impaired, you can simply move it off to the side. At this point, I can now use my drawing tools, so I'm going to go ahead and change the color to my choice. It is worth noting that as you click between objects back and forth between the drawing tool and needing to select items, that you need to go back to the draw and then click on the little arrow, which is your select button. That way you're not accidentally drawing when you don't mean to. If I make a mistake, it's a simple correction of clicking on the eraser and erasing what I would like to erase. And then I can fix it. If you want to assign a student specific questions, you could do so as well, again using the drawing tools in the same way. So in this case, I have a question I want my students to solve. They can use the drawing tools to solve it and then submit it. If you're a fan of creating documents offline and uploading, let me show you how you can do that. So I have a PowerPoint that I'm going to start with that's a blank PowerPoint. And I also have a Word document. Word Online does not have any drawing features, but I would like my students to be able to show their work. So I'm going to use my favorite tool, which is my snip tool. And down here in the bottom left of your computer, you have a little magnifying glass. I'm going to click on that, and I'm just simply going to write snip in there. The old version of snip is this one right here. It works just fine. And the new version of snip is right here. This one will eventually be phased out, and your computer will only have that one. So my snipping tool pops up, and I'm going to put it in full screen so you can see it. There's a little button right that says New. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to select the assignment or the question and either take the whole thing or just a section of it. That choice is yours. Now I have the ability to click up here and copy it, and I'm going to right-click and paste. And I've inserted my question. In this case, I'm putting one question per slide. You also have the option, if you would like to, just simply use the layout. And you can type your question in here if that's what you so choose. If your choice is to work online, you can simply repeat the process and do it online. So I have right here my snip. I've already copied it from previous, but I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to go to my online document. I'm going to simply add a new slide by right-clicking New Slide. And in this space right here, I'm going to hit Control-V, and I can build this online in the same way. So you can build your document that you're sharing with your students either online or offline. The process at this point is the same. All of your documents need to be saved in OneDrive for you to be able to share it with your students and them to be able to use the drawing tools. So let's show you that next step. If you are offline, you can save your file onto your desktop and upload it if that's your choice. You also have the ability to connect your PowerPoint to your drive. So I'm going to click on File, Save As, and as you can see, I have my OneDrive right here connected. I can save directly to my OneDrive, and these are all my folders in OneDrive. If you don't have your OneDrive connected yet, the process is quite simple. Just simply click on Add a Place. If you have a personal OneDrive, it is right here, and this is your work OneDrive. You simply click on the one you want to add, and you log in. Once you've added that, it will pop up here. So I'm going to show you that process with my personal drive because it is not yet connected. And voila, there it is. There's my personal drive and my work OneDrive. Now they're both part of the same document, and I can choose to save in either one. Your other option is to go online. If you go to office.com and log in using your school credentials, you can see that these are all the Office tools that you have available to you. If you would like, you can bookmark this page simply by clicking this so that it is always up there for you and it pops up in this menu up here. Or you can just simply type in office.com each time. But what I'm looking for is my OneDrive. I'm going to click right here. My recommendation is once you get into OneDrive is to go ahead and set up your folder system so that you know where to find your items when you're looking for them. Once you have your folder, click on it. And now I'm going to upload from my desktop the file that I created on my desktop. Click on Upload and then choose the file that you want to upload. I happen to place this on my desktop. I'm selecting it and clicking Open, and now it'll upload. It tells me right here that it's uploading, and I can see that icon right here that shows me that what's happening with it. Once it's uploaded, I can now share it directly from here. Okay, let's go back to our online PowerPoint. Our online PowerPoint is not yet got a name in it, but it is saved to my OneDrive as just presentation. So I want to rename it. So I'm simply going to click on presentation and I'm going to rename it. Now it is called Math Assignment Number 2, and it's saved to my general OneDrive. Sometimes it is better when you are creating assignments to go ahead and start them in the drive because then it's saved in the folder system that you want. So for instance, this is my folder right here, Assignments for Class Unit 1. I can, from here, create a new PowerPoint and I can build it online from here. If your objective is to upload it into Schoology, you have now placed everything in your OneDrive, and once it's in your OneDrive, that is all that you need to do to be able to share it. Watch the next video so you know how to share these assignments so students get their own copy and be able to mark on them, turn them into you, and allow you to be able to make comments and feedback back to your students.